In today's episode is this insecure? We have Ethan Klein from the H3H3 podcast having a heated debate with one of Andrew Tate's youngest sons. It's not actually one of his youngest sons, but close enough. So I don't know if you guys saw this H3H3 Ethan Klein podcast where he had a live debate with like one of the finance bros that you see on TikTok. Well, anyways, he had this like 3-hour debate with the guy, and while some parts, Ethan definitely won some of the debate.
I tweeted that because people think they're born gay, and I don't think they're born gay.
The amount of left-handed people back in the day was really low because people with left-handed were seen as inferior, and they were forced to use their right hand more often. But as it became more acceptable, then the amount of left-handed people increased, and it became steady at what, like
12%.
Would you say people choose to be left-handed?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
Do you choose every day to be attracted to women?
Yes!
No, I wouldn't say so.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think I'm just naturally attracted to women.
Right. So do I need to connect the dots, or you got it?
No, he's too stupid. He doesn't understand.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Let me collect my thoughts.
Go ahead. It's all good. Take your time.
And then there's other parts where I just don't understand what the complicated thing to get is. And I gotta say, in some certain situations, I think I agree with Finance Bro. But the problem is, I'm not gonna lie, even though some of his points weren't the best, Finance Bro, his main issue is that he just doesn't know how to articulate himself very well. So he was just getting kind of walked on by H3 during the podcast. But if you watch the clips, sometimes the dude has a point, and we're going to be focusing on one key point in particular here. So during this whole debate that they're having over a lot of misogynistic things that this guy has said, one of the things that came up is the common debate over, is it insecure or controlling to say that you don't want your girl to go out in no clothes? Let me rephrase it. Maybe not no clothes, but according to Ethan and maybe some other people who are not as insecure as me, revealing clothes. Let's put it like that. See, Ethan cannot wrap his brain around the fact that some people, I know this is going to be a shock to some of the viewers, but some people might have different preferences in their relationship. I know, guys. Relax. And you think Ethan Klein would know this because he's had several people on his podcast that have very unique relationships and have very unique career choices. So I don't understand how on a smaller scale you can't put in your brain that some people might not be okay with things that you're okay with in your relationship. And guess what? It's not that bad.
Unless you're with me.
What's provocative?
Like showing a ton of cleavage or wearing as little clothing as possible.
Wearing as little clothing as possible. Okay, so it's cool when they're with you, but if they go out looking like that, it's not okay.
And I mean, no, I would say even when they're with me, I wouldn't want them to do that in public.
Okay. Okay.
What's the problem?
You're going to be okay. We're not saying you have to do it. So it all started after H3 showed a picture of his wife and asked him if this classifies his wife as taking a suggestive picture. And I'm not going to lie, I think he answered this pretty reasonably. He literally said, well, to me, in my relationship, no, I wouldn't be okay with that.
I don't know why she's posting. I mean, that's you and your wife, your relationship.
No, but
I wouldn't be okay with her posting
Say
on
what you
Instagram.
want. I'm trying to understand your point. Do you think she's dressed like a hoe right now? And you can say yes, it's fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't want her posting. I wouldn't want my girlford posting pictures like that.
Because that's a
Instagram.
preference from insecurity, right? Yeah, because it makes you feel insecure.
I don't like hold on. How that girl's portraying herself, like how she's basically advertising and like saying like, look how nice my body looks for the entire world to see, for the entire public to see. I don't like that. I want her to just save that for me.
Why
because
don't you like
what
it?
I like.
But
I
why?
just don't want other people seeing it. It's mine.
Are you not?
It's mine.
It's yours. It's yours.
It's my wife. I don't want everyone to see her body. It's my wife.
And Ethan's big thing is he's trying to go and say, well, why do you have that feeling? Well, you have that feeling because of insecurity. It's because you're insecure. I'm so tired of hearing people use this word insecure like it's a negative trait. You know other times of my day that I'm insecure? When I leave my door unlocked and I don't want to be robbed. Or when I see a man with a mask go into a bank and he's carrying a weapon. I feel a little insecure during those times. It's almost like insecurity shouldn't be put in this box where it's automatically negative and should be more looked at as your body trying to tell you this could potentially lead to something bad. So no, does it mean your girlfriend is off sneaking and sleeping with your best friend just because she's posting some bikini pictures? No. But if she knows that this is something that you discussed in your relationship that you are not okay with, and she proceeds to do it anyways, I'm gonna be honest, it's not necessarily a good sign. I don't get what he's racking his brain over for why he can't understand this.
What it is what makes them feel powerful about it is when they go out and they dress really nice, what gives them the power is the attention that they get. It doesn't have to be a guy walking up to them. It could be a guy looking at them. Okay. And that's what gives them the power. It's the attention from other men. Okay. And if that weren't true, then they could dress up and look amazing and just, that's true. And they could stay in home, or they could look in the mirror and without anyone around.
So they can dress hot but stay at home.
Think,
not what he said. All right, you know, hey, no. Hey,
I think that if I have a girlfriend, she should have a desire to go out there and even seek the attention from other men, because the attention she gets from me is enough to fulfill her.
But don't we all crave validation? Like, don't we all crave validation in some way?
You should get enough validation from your wife, and your wife should get enough from you. She should be inspired by you. Attention from guys in the comments or whatever.
See, don't you see you're insecure? Because I know
it's not insecurity.
Yes, it is. You are insecure, dude.
See, he keeps using the word. You know, a common thing that girls are insecure about is letting their boyfriend go to a strip club. A lot of girls would say they don't like that. And why don't they like that? Because they don't want girls sitting on their man's lap. They don't want girls touching them and flirting with them. Because why? It makes them insecure. And they are completely reasonable for having that opinion. But for some reason, when a man is insecure about things that to them might seem petty, oh, then that's a completely different story. I mean, I've seen TikToks and videos about girls who literally don't even want their boyfriend liking pictures of girls on the beach. And a lot of people agree with those girls. I don't understand how in that instance it's not toxic insecurity, but then when a guy says, hey, can you not wear that because it puts me in a vulnerable position when you wear stuff like that, all of a sudden it's insecure. Now, Ethan, I'm not saying that you're necessarily wrong, but what I'm saying is that every relationship is different. Clearly, Gila and you have established that you don't care about those things, and that's completely fine. But in his relationship, he does care about those things. And he's not saying she can never post these pictures or dress the way she wants. He's saying, if you want to be with me, this is just a boundary that I have. And for some reason, it's foreign to Ethan. He doesn't get this.
Of the intimate relationship I want to have with my wife.
Right.
I'm going to just split here. I'm going to go find a girl that respects me. It's not about insecurity. It's just, this is my preference. This is how I want to conduct my life. I like to take control of my life and live my life the way I think is best for me.
But you're putting out messages to young men as a role model, self-proclaimed role model.
Yes.
You refer to your girlfriend as she's yours. I mean, she's a human being, right, with her own desires. She's not an object.
Yeah. I mean, we all know that there's couples out there who are completely comfortable with their partners sleeping with other people. Some people have girlfriends or boyfriends who are in the adult film industry and completely comfortable with that. And they might look at your relationship with Gila and say that's strange that you don't allow her to do that. And they might think that you're controlling. But does that actually make you controlling, or does it just make that the dynamic that you have with your wife is different than somebody else's? And at one point, Ethan is so close to kind of realizing what he's trying to say, because he makes this point later.
You're wrong, so
okay. The attention, first of all, it's not like she's not dressed like a porn star. Okay, she's wearing less than a bikini top, or more than what a bikini top would show.
Okay, this is actually really interesting. Even said,
what's wrong with a porn star? Is the porn
you noticed it. Why can't my girl dress just as scandalously as a porn star? What's the issue with that? What's wrong with that? If I'm sharing your ideology, my girl, she feels empowered when she wears next to nothing. I should be. What's the problem with that? So you see, Ethan isn't in a different category. He has just a different degree in regards to his tolerance for how his wife dresses. That's your line. And listen, that's fine. And someone else's line might be like, I love it when my girl wears literally nothing.
Is it because that if she did, it would be very revealing and what kind of things would happen? Because there's some boyfriends out there who honestly wouldn't care if their girlfriend posted something like that. But you're starting to realize, where do we draw the line? We can play a game, how many articles of clothing need to be removed until finally Ethan can admit that some things you should probably keep to yourself. But as you can see, clearly I'm just too insecure to even be involved in this debate, so I rest my case. Anyways, I'm gonna thank you for watching this video. If you liked this video, make sure you like this video. If you didn't like this video, make sure you get my girlfriend's Instagram and you tell her, stop posting that, because Santi, you should break up with him because he's very insecure. Anyways, thank you for watching this video and have a good day.